Okay, let's talk about one question that I get asked a lot or that comes up a lot in my coaching with my clients and all of that when it comes to manifestation. And it's, can we actually manifest to the same level successfully multiple things at one time? And I would say that honestly depends on you, but in my experience, a lot of times we can get to the point where we are excellent manifestors in one area of our life. Like we can be really excellent at manifesting money, or really good at manifesting love, or really good at manifesting like houses and things, material items. But like then we will let another area of our life slide. Let me know if that resonates with any of you, but I know for me, like it can get real, like, because, and honestly, like the reason for this a lot of times I believe is because our beliefs systems are different in different areas of our life. Like we might have little to no blocks, no limitations when it comes to one area. Like we've been given evidence for years and years and years that this is how it works for us in a positive way. So when we go to manifest, we don't have any resistance to it. So it's just simply we've done the work over time, or maybe that's just natural for us. So we don't feel any like resistance there. There's nothing holding us back. We don't have any negative experiences that we're holding on to or negative evidence. Well, in another area, we might have tons of resistance because we might have evidence showing us in a negative direction how things went really wrong for us, or things didn't work out how we expected them to. And so therefore, when we go to manifest, we have all this anxiety or we have all this fear because we remember that one time that it didn't work out the way we desired it to, and that's what the brain will hold on to. My thing is, if you want to manifest in more than one area at the same time, because most of us are wanting more than one thing, but here's what we do. When we feel like we have resistance in one area and we don't have resistance, or we feel like, okay, well, let me manifest this house over here, but then our money drops, or then our relationship goes to hell. And it's like, it never has to be that way. But like I said, it's all about our belief systems. But you can have things go really well all at the same time. You have to learn to regulate your nervous system. And I can't stress this enough. When I am completely regulated, so I'm not overcompensating and throwing a whole bunch of energy at one area and completely like not even allowing myself to deeply desire the other area, or having a thought in my mind, well, this isn't going to work for me, or this isn't working, and I'm just going to throw all my energy over here. With this, when you regulate your nervous system, and you could do whatever you need to regulate your nervous system, I really suggest breathing and breath work is like life-changing in that area. And it's just like, you don't have to go into some complicated breath work exercise, just simply breathing, taking a few moments, slowing down your talking, taking a few moments, not being in your electronics, maybe even just breathing, taking a few breaths when you like do your hair, or when you go do your makeup, or when you go to the bathroom, like something like that, like just taking some deep cleansing breaths in and out slowly. So like your nose, out through your mouth, and then repeat like 3 or 4 times in a row will help regulate your nervous system drastically. Like it'll actually help like release any tension. It'll help slow down your heart rate. It'll help a lot of things. So like the art of simply breathing, EFT tapping is really helpful. Like when you tap on it, and you can look it up, or I'll do another video explaining what that is. When you tap on it, that's really powerful. That's been really helpful for me. Then like, I'm just going to give you some simple, easy hacks, like to like try to regulate your nervous system. So that way you can start manifesting in all areas, and you can stop getting so in your head and get more in your body when you're manifesting multiple things at once. Another one is like ice. I know it sounds crazy. You're like, what the hell are you talking about? Just ice? But just taking some ice, like an ice cube, like when you're feeling anxious, and just like squeezing an ice cube works wonders. Also, like if you're a girly who's into self-care, like me, like an ice roller in the morning, or even in the middle of the day is really, really helpful to regulate my nervous system when I'm trying to call in something big, but I might be feeling a little tension, a little like anxiety, or a little bit of just like frazzled inside. And it'll cause me to avoid the one thing that I'm manifesting that I'm feeling anxious about and just put all my energy into somewhere else, which isn't bad. Like I'm still manifesting, but it's like we get to hold all the things all at once. Like, and I'll just reiterate, you are deserving of having it all. You don't have to just have success in one area. You get to have success in all of the areas. And it's just training your body and your nervous system to be able to hold the energy in multiple areas. It's being able to expand your energy to be able to hold it. And that's where regulating your nervous system really comes in. A gratitude practice is also really helpful, but we're just talking about like straight up just regulating your nervous system. If you try the ice, if you try the breath work, if you try tapping, if you try another thing that I tend to do like outside of those is honestly just like getting out in nature, walking around and noticing like what I'm seeing, like what am I seeing, what am I hearing, what am I feeling, and just really getting back in my body and getting out of my head. Because let's face it, when you're dysregulated, a lot of times you're in your head. Things are going insane. You can't get out of it. You're thinking, and that's not the place where our manifestation happens. So we want to get out of our head and get back into our bodies and get back into our hearts. Meditation is really powerful too, because and I will do another video on how we can kind of like let go of intrusive thoughts that I think will be really helpful to you. So if you kind of want me to do that video and prioritize it, go ahead and tell me in the comments so that way I can prioritize that for you guys. But that also like really helps me personally just kind of get rid of all of that stuff. Like, and I don't know if you know my history and my story, but I've been able to successfully manifest a lot of things. I've been able to successfully manifest a lot of money. I've been able to successfully manifest houses, cars, love, like all types of things in my life. But you know what I mean? These are the things that actually helped me do it. And over a short period of time, I've done travel. I've been to several different countries and all the things, but like these are the most powerful things that have actually helped me, like tangible things, real things. Like I know some of the things that I talk about may seem far-fetched, or like I know, even though we're talking about something like people like to use the word like woo-woo, when it comes to manifestation, like these are just like really practical things that really do help you scientifically get back into the place in which you can manifest. So I just wanted to share them with you guys. But really knowing what's going on, having awareness of it and regulating yourself is going to be so priceless on your journey. But just remember that you get to have it all. So stop limiting yourself to just attracting one thing at a time, and understand that when you're ready, you'll be able to expand your energy, and that way you can hold and manifest whatever you want whenever you desire.